Alrighty, what's up you guys? This is me, Editor Me. I'm coming in to give you guys pretty much an update. So, you see what had happened was right. When it came to this video, your girl probably recorded maybe like 3 hours worth of footage that was just of me talking about the books and giving my personal opinions of the books. But I decided to edit it down like a lot, obviously, because this video is like only an hour and 27 minutes compared to the 3 hours of footage that I had recorded previously. So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up that maybe in certain clips I may say stuff like, oh, I told you guys in this previous clip blase blase, but then if you watch the previous clip and you didn't hear me say it, I just wanted to give you guys a heads up that I pretty much probably edited it out, because I try to edit my my opinion on the books down like a lot, because I had a lot of talking footage, so I try to edit that down a lot. So sometimes you might hear in certain clips that I may have said something in a previous clip but you guys didn't see it in the previous clip. That's because I most likely edited it out. So I just wanted to come in and give you guys that FYI, so you won't be confused as to like why I'm saying in certain clips, that I'm like, oh, I said this in the previous clip but you didn't see it. So I just came in to tell you guys that little piece, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and yeah, let's just go ahead and jump right into the video. What's up you guys? Welcome back to the channel if you're a returning subscriber, and if you're new, what's up? In today's video, I'm coming to you guys with a reading challenge. Okay, this will be my first, I feel like, reading challenge ever on this channel, and I'm really excited. Okay, so you guys may have already heard of like the 200 pages a day reading challenge. We're not doing that. Okay, we're not doing that one. Okay, because the gag is I'm really not gonna set myself up for failure knowing that your girl probably cannot read 200 pages in a day every day for an entire week. It ain't gonna happen. It just ain't gonna happen. And so then I looked up and I saw that some people did like the 100 pages a day, which I feel like I can. I feel like I be getting close, especially when I start a book. Like I get to like at least 70 pages, 80 pages in a day if the book is really hitting. So I was like, I might do that. But the thing is, see, with these reading challenges that I want to do, your girl don't have like the full day or the full week to just focus on that, because you know I want to work out, I got my gaming channel, I have other work I have to do, so it be a little bit too much to put, like, to really be hyping myself up saying that I can really do 100 pages in a day. So then I saw one girl do this video and I saw that she did a 50 pages a day reading challenge, and so I was like, bet, that's it, that's what we doing the 50 pages a day. So that's what we're doing. Today is Sunday the 24th. It's 4:37 as of right now. I'm not going to start reading right now because actually you guys got to wash her hair. So the next time you see me, you'll see me later on tonight with like a little microfiber towel on my head, because your girl has to wash her hair today. You know, it's the beginning of the week reset, so your girl got to do her hair over. But I'm really sad because I got to talk about it. I know it's not a hair channel or nothing, but your girl, this was an amazing wash and go. Ooh. If you guys don't know, I do wash and goes. Baby, it hit it. The body, the movement, the volume. Oh, it was such a good wash and go. Your girl barely went anywhere this week, so I'm really pissed about that. I ain't gonna cap. This not a hair channel, so y'all probably don't care. But I'm just saying, when y'all see me in the next clip, when I start this challenge later on tonight, I might look completely different and have me like a yellow little head wrap on, because your girl, you know, had washed my hair. But anyways, when we start, I'm gonna go ahead and hop into Aces of Space. Okay, I'm not gonna go ahead and hop into it because I actually already started this, but I didn't get far at all. I am currently, your girl is on page 50. I'll be starting off on page 50. So I'm on chapter 6. Bam. Can you guys see? Bam. Chapter 6. Page 50. That's where I stopped at the last time I picked this up. So with that being the case, at the end of today, before 12 a.m., your girl's got to be at page 100 pretty much. So that's the goal. I'm enjoying it so far. It's just I've been busy, so I haven't had really enough time to just sit down and read like I would like to. And by the time I do have time, it's like late at night, and I don't know, when I get late at night, I get tired. I mean, obviously. So I don't really want to read like that. So that's it. But yeah, Ace of Spades by Farida. And that's all I'm gonna say. Cause I ain't even gonna try to pronounce baby girl's name. If you guys can see. Bam. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce her name because it's very hard to pronounce it. So sorry about that. But again, Ace of Spades is what I'll be hopping into next clip. You guys see me. It'll be late at night. And we'll be reading 50 pages for an entire week. We'll see how many books. I mean, I can read more, obviously, over 50. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I feel like in an entire week, if I'm reading 50 pages a day, 7 days straight, I think I will probably get through 2 books. I'm gonna be genuinely honest. I mean, I might read over 50. I'm not just gonna read 50 probably and then stop there. I might read more than the 50, but I'm just gonna do the 50 for the challenge. I don't want to push myself to do 100 because I might not actually succeed to the 100. But I know I could do the 50, and I'll probably just read more after that. So I feel like with my reading speed, you know, it's not the fastest, you know. I'll probably get through 2 books this week, and I need to because again, it is the 24th, and I have until what? Hold on. I have literally until Saturday to like not wrap up. Like Saturday is gonna be the last day of this month. So you guys gonna probably see this in October, the first week of October.
Nope.
So I'm recording this the last week I'm doing this challenge. So I got until Saturday. I know I will finish just before September ends, but I haven't. If I obviously hop into another book, and I got until Saturday to finish that. This is the face of me debating, do I want to push it to 100 pages a day? The only way I'll be able to do that if I get up early, read 50 pages in a day, and then 50 pages at night. That ain't gonna happen. I'm gonna stick to 50 because I just know, because I gotta record, edit, I gotta do a lot of stuff, so I ain't gonna have time to do that. Because I don't wake up, because then I'm gonna work out too. Yeah, I'm just stick to 50 pages. I gotta wash my hair, I gotta work out still. But yeah, so we're gonna do 50 pages a day. My goal is to read 2 books this week, and hopefully I can finish that second book before Sunday, because then Sunday that would be October, and I would like to have it in my wrap up. So yeah, this will probably come out the first week of October.
Nope.
As well as my reading wrap up for September. So yeah, this is pretty much me just coming for the intro because I look good. This intro, and then you know, tonight and then tomorrow I'm gonna look cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but we ain't gonna talk about that. Okay, but yeah, so hope you guys are excited for this challenge. This week, again, my first challenge on this channel. I hope to build it up as my reading pace gets a little bit faster, you know, that I could just build this up to like next time doing 100 pages a day, and then doing the big old 200. I just knew I couldn't do 200. I just knew I couldn't do it. If I'm just going to physically read, because some people might do audiobooks or something like that. I don't use Audible or like have Audible. I don't have Audible also, and I don't like listen to Audible books. No, audiobooks, not Audible, but audiobooks. I just don't. So it's just not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. I just literally have to use my eyes and read. So yeah, 200 pages a day, it wasn't gonna happen. But we can do the 50. We're gonna start off with the 50 and build our way up. So yes, we're gonna do that. And also, before I end this clip, I gotta shout out all you guys, or why did I say it like that? All 476 of you guys, because as of right now I have 476 subscribers. I just want to shout you guys out. Thank you guys so much for subscribing, liking the content, watching the content. I'm so close to 500 subscribers, and that is really like a goal, like obviously a goal to get 500 subscribers. And I'm really thankful for you guys, so I just had to say that real quick. Just had to say that little piece because it really just warms my heart. especially when I had that little break of stuff that happened in my life, so I wasn't recording. You guys were still rocking with me, even built some subscribers during that time. So I just really appreciate you guys for watching the content, subscribing, liking it, commenting. Of course, you guys know I always comment back if you guys leave a comment, ask me any questions, you know. So yeah, but I just had to say that little piece before I end this clip. And yeah, so with all that being said, let's just go ahead and jump right into this challenge. Guys, I am back. Okay, so let me tell y'all what happened. So the gag is, today is actually Monday, September 25th. I was supposed to be starting this challenge yesterday, 24th, on Sunday, but I did read actually, but I didn't read the 50 pages. So we're actually going to start this challenge actually on Monday. Which you guys just saw in the previous clip of me reading. I finished my 50 pages for today. I had originally read a little bit yesterday, not 50 pages, but I think I read to page 66. No, yeah, it had to be 66. Let me make sure. Yes, it was 66. So I stopped last night, stopped last night, or maybe early morning, because you know I'll be reading a little late. And I ended up reading from page 50 to page 66. And so that was chapter 8. Bam. So this is where I stopped reading at last night, and I picked up today to start the actual challenge of 50 pages. And now your girl has stopped at 116. That's 50 pages. So technically I stopped at 117 right here. Ooh, can you guys see? Bam. 117. I'm gonna read more because obviously I'm stopping, like, well, I'm not stopping in the middle of a page, but I mean, you know, you see that little indent right there. So I stopped right there at that little A symbol, excuse me. Because pretty much I did the 50 pages for today, and I'm on chapter 13. Okay, so I didn't even read the synopsis for you guys for this book, so I'm going to go ahead and read the synopsis for you guys so you guys can just know what's exactly going on in this book. It is a mystery thriller, if I'm not mistaken. But the synopsis of this reads, all you need to know is, I'm here to divide and conquer like all great tyrants do. Aces, which kind of goes good with the Ace of Spades title. But the synopsis reads, when two Nevius Private Academy students, Devin Richards and Chiamaka Adebo, are selected to be a part of the elite school's senior prefects, it looks like their year is off to an amazing start. After all, not only does it look great on college applications, but it officially puts them in the running for valedictorian too. Shortly after the announcement is made, though, someone who goes by Aces begins sending anonymous text messages to reveal secrets about the two of them that turns their lives upside down and threatens every aspect of their carefully planned futures. As Aces shows no signs of stopping, what seems like a sick prank quickly turns into a dangerous game. With the cards stacked against them, can Devin and Chiamaka stop Aces before things become incredibly deadly? So that's the synopsis of this, and so far I'm really enjoying it. I've learned just by reading this, your girl is not good at mystery thrillers like I thought I am. Like, I just be trying to guess the fucking plot and guess who it is, and then baby okay, originally here's my thought process, right? Because let me just name off some characters. You have Chiamaka, who they call Chi, and you have Devin. And then you have Jamie, who was Chi's best friend, and also a guy that she really likes. But I don't even really think she like him like that. I really think it's just political, because like the two like quotes that's at the beginning of this book are from Gossip Girl and Get Out. So I'm guessing it's like a combination of those two. So I'm definitely seeing the Gossip Girl aspect of it, even though I've never watched Gossip Girl or nothing like that. But I'm getting the aspect of it of just like, you know, the sneakiness, the shadiness of it all. That's what I pretty much understand Gossip Girl to be. Like, gossip, obviously, and not really friendship as they make it seem. Like, friends with benefits, but not sexually. Like, I'm your friend because it benefits me and my status and my popularity. So I'm getting the Gossip Girl. I especially get that with Chi and her story and her plot line. But so far I'm enjoying it. I'm just trying to connect the fucking dots. I gotta take fucking notes in this book because I'm trying to fucking figure out who's doing what and what's going on, and everybody got this tea and remember names of people so I can write it down so I can come back to them and be like, you was doing this, you was doing that, and you was doing this, because, you know, I'm trying to solve this before the end. But yeah, y'all, that's my little check-in for my 50 pages. Yeah, so this is Monday, again, the 25th, and we stopping on page 117 for today. So with that being the case, but 116 really is what I'm supposed to stop at. So tomorrow I gotta be at 166. That's where I gotta be at tomorrow. Well, I'm gonna lie. I ain't gonna be there tomorrow because I'm about to still keep reading this. So wherever I stop at today, 50 pages more, that's where I gotta be at tomorrow. So I just tell you guys that tomorrow clip because I'm actually not gonna stop here. So yeah, but yeah, so far I'm really enjoying it. I heard it's really good. I hope it's really good, like plot twist at the end or in the middle or something like that. I'm really hoping, but I am enjoying myself so far in this book, and I actually already have an idea of what book I'm going to read after this one, because again, my goal is to get to 2 books before October, and that's Sunday. So yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Alrighty, you guys, so currently girl is on page 157. Again, I started, today's Tuesday. I'm sorry I didn't give you guys that little check-in. It's Tuesday, September 26th, and I started on page 126, and I gotta get to 176 for today's challenge of 50 pages. I'm currently on page 157. I'm on part 2. I've made it to part 2 in the book. It says X marks the spot. Okay, so that's where I'm at now in this book. Y'all, I'm kind of happy at where I'm at in the book as of right now. As far as like now, Chi and Devin have now met. Well, they already like known each other, but they haven't like they weren't even acquaintances or nothing like that. They were just pretty much strangers. So I'm liking how like now they're kind of having to communicate with each other, because so much shit has went down since I talked to you guys yesterday. Bitch, it's so much shit that has happened. It is just too much has happened in the 50 pages that I had read yesterday, and now like these 50 pages I'm reading now, so much has happened, and it's just redonkulous. Honestly, at this point, it's redonkulous. It's just too much. I don't want to talk about it all right now, I'm gonna go ahead and continue reading again because I'm at page 157 and I got to get to 176 for the 50 pages. So I'm gonna continue reading so I can get to the 50 page mark, and then I'm gonna come back and like give you guys my little spill. But I just wanted to come in now and talk to you guys about how I'm on part 2 of the book. And so far I'm enjoying it. And honestly, I ain't gonna cap, I still feel the same way as far as like I enjoy reading Devin's point of view a little bit more than I might say Chia. Well, her name's Chiamaka, but Chi's point of view. But she's cool or whatever. I don't mind. I just like his point of view. It's just so much shit going on. Honestly, it's just, they doing a lot. It's a lot going on. So I'm gonna, again, come back to you guys and talk to you guys about that. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and hop back into it. Chapter 16. Chi's point of view, and that's gonna be page 158, I believe. Yeah, so see you guys when I finish this part. Alright, you guys, I am back and I am currently on page 178. So I've passed 176. I'm just pretty much on this like pause part right here, if you guys can see. There's a little A symbol. That's why I stopped that for right now, just to tell you guys I pretty much finished the whole 50 days for today. Oh my god, it's just so much. So much has came out, you guys, about these two, and this Ace person, I don't know, I can't, it's so much shit. It's like, okay, girl, I don't know. I just all I'm hoping that this book doesn't disappoint when it gets to the end, as far as like who is it. I don't want to be completely thrown off as like, why the fuck would I even imagine this be the person that's Ace? You feel me? Like, I want it to all make sense. I hope it does. That's all I'm praying for. But yeah, we ended it here. Oh yeah, so I'm on page 178. I'm going to finish this chapter. So pretty much, maybe I might read more. I probably will. Don't quote me. I might, but I might not. But either way, if I don't and I just finish this chapter, I'll be starting at page 182 tomorrow. So yeah, but yeah, so I'm stopping on page 178 today. We did our 50 pages for today, and I'm enjoying the book so far. Really, I mean, my goal was to get to 2 books this week, and it's about to be Wednesday tomorrow. So I mean, I will have to do more reading tonight so that I could finish the book at least by tomorrow to get another book in. But I don't know how that's looking. But anyways, y'all, yeah, that's Tuesday's check-in. I'm really enjoying the book so far. I'm really excited. And yeah, I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow for Wednesday. What's up, you guys? Alrighty, so it is Wednesday, September 27th, okay? Wednesday, day 3 of this challenge. 50 days, no, excuse me. Not 50 days, excuse me. 50 pages a day. And so yesterday I left off at page 176. It was 176. So I stopped at page 126. Yeah, it was 176. Let me just go to that page real quick. I ended up doing some more reading. No, I stopped at page 178. Well, technically 176 for the 50 pages, but I actually stopped at 178 because it had like the little A symbol, which pretty much is where I stopped at. But technically 176 was the 50 page mark, okay? I ended up continuing reading from that moment. Obviously, I finished that chapter. So finishing the chapter was going to be on page 182, chapter 18. But I ended up continuing reading, so I didn't stop there. I ended up stopping on page 211, chapter 21. So I kept reading, but the gag is I started reading, picking back up the book to read at like 3-something a.m. And then I stopped reading at 4 a.m. So, you girls, what can I say? I'm a hot fucking mess. Especially because this week I don't have any work, so I could just kind of sleep whenever. And so I've just been recording and doing like some coursework and stuff like that. But, yeah. So I stopped on page 211, chapter 21. Oh my god. Honestly, I could say so much, I don't know if I told you guys in the previous clip, But now we're at the point where Chi and Devin are like interacting with each other, because now they're looking at it like, okay, we're the only two that's really getting picked on by Ace. They're also coming to like different conclusions as to like why them. Like, they are actually the only two black kids, if I'm not mistaken, at the school, and they're the only ones getting picked on. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I could have sworn, just from what I've read, I could be mistaken. I did try to look it up in one of the clips where you just see me reading. I did pick up my phone, not because I was like, it actually had something to do with the book, because I was just trying to continue trying to figure out more about Chi. But correct me if I'm wrong, but is she not biracial? Because from what I've interpreted, she's biracial. Like, she has a white dad and a black African mother. So either way, they're like the most, you know, people of color in this school. Let me just say that, because if I'm not mistaken, she's biracial, but I could be wrong. She could be black. I mean, when I look it up, he's saying she's black, but when I'm reading, if I'm interpreting it wrong, I think her dad's white, Italian or something. Oh, I don't know. Girl, I don't know, because we got to a part where he talked about how her mom and her don't go visiting her dad's side that much anymore because of how they don't like her mom and her complexion, because she's dark skinned. So I was like, oh, okay. So I'm assuming, I thought it was just like colorism, but now I'm thinking it just might be racism, like, because I'm thinking her dad's white. So I don't know, baby. I don't know. But either way, they're the only two people who are like, you know, not white. Let's just say that, or fully white, because of her, she's biracial. Anyways, in the school, and they're the only two that's getting picked on. And then they ended up getting this guy to like do some computer work. He's like a nerd, to figure out what was going on. They found out that it was done very much at that school. So whoever's Ace goes to that school, whether it's a teacher, janitor, student. I'm starting to think, like, I gave y'all some names. First of all, I don't think the girl that Chi and Jamie hit in that car is dead. Because again, if I ain't see no dead body, they ain't dead. Period. I don't care. I need to see the dead body. It needs to be a confirmation. And they ain't see no dead body because they drove off, so therefore she could still be alive. Bam. Her and Bill are now becoming close friends, and it's giving sexual energy between the two. Honestly, well, definitely, no, it's between the two. I was gonna say mostly from Chi, but no, it's from both of them, honestly. And so I wonder if that's gonna go down. Finally, I'm so happy that she caught on to how Jamie is full of shit, because he was trying to talk to her and apologize. Bitch, fuck you. Like, I do not like him. He is so, honestly, if it is him, I don't think to be true. Well, the way Chi just like talks about him and describes him, he ain't that fucking intelligent to do all this shit. But I would say for the most part, he got money to pay somebody to do some shit like this, if I'm being honest. But then again, it all depends on if the situation with her and that car accident comes out, how it comes out. If it comes out with both of them, Jamie and her, then he ain't the one. But if it comes out with just her, he might be the fucking one, because if I'm not mistaken, he was the one driving the car. So how is it that she one murdered this person when you was the one driving? I mean, she was definitely a accomplice. You going to jail too with him, because you didn't say nothing and you didn't contact the police or nothing like that. But at the end of the day, he the one who driving the car. So it all depends on if that gets out. Hopefully it don't even get out, because that shit get out, it's up. It's up for her. Like, it's done. She's done. You feel me? She's going to jail. Okay? Period. But I don't think that person dead. Low-key, I want to think it's Belle. It's Belle. She's blonde too. Like, I low-key feel like it's Belle. Like, bitch, you hit me with the fucking car and drove off. I don't know. Like, I'm just trying to connect the fucking dots. I'm trying to connect the dots. At one point, on cap, I do think it's also the headmaster has something to do with it. The headmaster being the principal, pretty much, of the school. Because they got a new principal at the beginning of the year, and she didn't even know that it was going to be a new principal coming in. And he's, like, giving weird vibes. Like, I don't know. When she first went to him talking about the whole situation with Ace, he ended up pinning it on both of them, because Ace ended up putting flash drives in both of their lockers. And we read this in Devin's point of view when he looked at the flash drive and saw all the files. So that's how I noticed the file said murderer for Chi, because Ace gave Devin the file for her and vice versa for Chi. And so after they had like this prefect meeting, because again they are prefects, like the head people of senior year or the senior class body, he ended up holding them two back and ended up saying, oh, you guys are the ones that were responsible for this, basically trying to put dirt out for like each other, like pretty much trying to like set each other up. So he was like, they gave them detention. For what's his name, Devin, I think it doesn't go on his record because it was his first time ever getting in trouble, but for Chi it does get on her record because it was the second time she got in trouble, because the first time was when she slapped the undergrad underclassman, excuse me, not an undergrad, but an underclassman, because the underclassman was getting bold with her. It was after the whole shit came out about her and Jamie hooking up over the summer while he was technically still with Belle, and an underclassman came up to her talking shit and stuff, and then she ended up just slapping the girl, and then she ended up fake acting like she was her, even though I mean she did slap her, but she was like, she like smirked at her and then she started screaming and stuff like that. So that was her first time getting in trouble, and then him thinking that they did this to each other is the second time, so it's going on her record. And again, she's trying to get into Yale, which again only one person from the damn school can get into Yale. So it's just like, do I want to think Belle's doing some shit? You know, I feel like, I don't know. You know, because again, Belle is trying to get into Yale. But either way, we just know it's somebody from that damn school. And I ain't gonna cap, at one point, I gotta think it is the headmaster. He might have something to do with it. Or it's like somebody who's related to that girl who they hit is like trying to get revenge on her. But then why just fucking her and not Jamie, bitch? You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't want driving. Unless it does have something to do with their race. Like, why are you picking out the only two, you know, black or mixed with black, whatever case may be, in the school? Why only them two? So it's just like, I'm trying to figure it out why. Like, I just don't, I'm trying to, that's why I feel like it's two people. It can't just be one, because it's not logical, okay? Who is that one person in the middle of them two that connects to why they're doing it to them too? And the only person it is Scotty, and that fool, I don't think it's him, low-key. So I think it's two people. Oh, and then I also forgot Jake ended up dropping, Devin as a friend because he sees that he's hanging out with Terrell, which is supposed to be some weird kid. I told you guys about Terrell, but supposedly he's supposed to be weird or whatever the case may be, even though he's the only motherfucker who's been friends with Devin and still by his side so far. So I was like, oh, and then they accidentally kissed. Not so much accidentally, but they kissed. Oh, and then I also mentioned that Devin and Dre hooked back up. Because technically the way that Devin was helping his mom out with the bills and stuff was like he was selling drugs on the side. But of course when Dre kicked him out, he obviously couldn't get the stuff to sell anymore. So he went to try to ask him at least like 2 more times to help his mom, you know, with the bills and stuff. But that didn't go as planned, and they ended up, you know, kissing and doing a nasty. And honestly, let me tell you something. Miss Farida, if that's, I hope I pronounced your first name right. If you ever want to come out with like a prequel of this book, with just Devin and Dre's situation, because they known each other since like middle school. So like their friendship to their relationship, like if you, I don't know if you like romance and shit like that. I don't know, you know, I don't know, ma'am. But if you ever want to, you know, pull out your bag, their relationship, the friendship to the relationship, I would highly appreciate it, because I need their relationship. I don't know why. It's only a little bits and pieces that she gives of them, but I just love it. I eat that shit the fuck up. I need it. I need it. Like I gotta insert that meme now. Like I genuinely need it, and I kind of want them to end up together in the end. But it's just looking like it ain't gonna be set up that way. The way Dre's life is, and he pretty much been abandoned his whole life and shit, kicked out by his mom and her boyfriend. So he been like having to sell drugs to like survive and shit. I don't know, gonna work like that. It ain't gonna work probably. And he might end up with Terrell, which I don't have a problem because he seems cool. But I just feel like he's so fishy. Like, what the fuck is up with you? Like, where you come from? And why Devin don't remember you and remember kissing you in middle school? Like, it's just so much shit. It's giving Gossip Girl to the T. She was not lying. The gossip, the drama. She was not lying in this, okay? But if it's got anything to do with Get Out, what she did quote at the very beginning of this book, I gotta get in my bag and think. Because that shit really was a doozy. that shit was a fucking doozy. Get Out. So I gotta really get in my bag and try to figure out what the hell is going on and why them and who the fuck is it, and is it 2 people? Because in Get Out it was the whole family, so it's gotta be more than one if you're gonna be quoting Get Out. And somebody is like the main. What if it's Jamie and his family? And I say this because Jamie is a rich dude, and his whole family is rich. It's his last name is what really holds power for him, because he really ain't that smart, and he just fucking, he's useless. He's irrelevant, if I'm being honest. But his last name is what carries weight for him. So now I'm trying to think, if it's a whole family thing like Get Out, it could be Jamie, because he has the family name to really do some sneaky shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm just trying to figure it out, genuinely, honestly. But yeah, again, I stopped at page 211 or 210. I'll pick up today at 211. So do I do 50 pages from 210? Yeah, because I stopped at 210. So 50 pages for this, I stop at 260. So 260 is where I stop at today for the 50 pages. So I'm going to go ahead and hop right into it. Yeah. So far, I'm really enjoying it. I really just hope I don't get let down at the end of this book. Like, I need my jaw to be on the fucking floor. You feel me? On the floor. Like, it's giving the Gossip Girl. It's giving what it need to give. Don't let me down. You know that song? Don't Let Me Down? Who was that? Who was that by? What's his name? Calvin something? Yeah, him. Yeah, that song. Please, I'm just begging. I don't want to get all the way to the end and then or get to the point and then I'd be like, oh, this shit is irrelevant. Like, who the fuck? You know. So, again, I'm really enjoying it. I had to stop at page 260 today. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and just hop into reading. Alright, you guys, what's up? Yes, your girl got her bonnet on. Okay, I'm laying in the bed and I am reading. I'm currently on page 231. You guys probably just heard rocking. You guys know I gotta get to page 260. 260? What? Yes, 260, because I started at 210. I gotta get on page 260 to have 50 pages today. And your girl's got some theories. Okay, your girl's got some. I got 2 new theories. I got 2. I know I be having theories after theories. But here's 2 theories that I have currently so far. Just from reading what I read from, again, page 210 to now 231. 2 theories I got. Okay, so the first theory I got is that it is in fact is Jamie being Chi's best friend. This is why I think I still think it's 2 people. Oh, it could be 1. I kind of want to hold off. I want to hold on to the 2 people just because I feel like who is it that connects them both as to like why they're both being attacked, Chi and Devin. I genuinely think Jamie is one of them. Let me explain why. I think it's Jamie because 2 situations happened with Chi that he was a part of in a way. So the first one being, I told you guys in the previous clip how she was accused of taking candy from a candy store. Now, of course, she only goes to this candy store at specific times with only one person, and that is none other than Jamie, because Jamie is a diabetic and he likes to like treat himself certain times of the month. I think like once a month. I'm not sure exactly when, but they don't go to the candy store often. And she also made a point to tell us, the reader, that she hadn't seen anybody from the academy there with them other than Jamie when the whole situation went down, where she was accused of taking the candy and finding a candy wrapper in her pocket, even though she didn't steal it. So that's one why I think Jamie has something to do with it. And the second one is just what I just currently read, which was that Ace ended up posting posters of Chi and Devin. Well, he posted 2 types of posters for Chi. One is the one with Chi and Devin where it was their yearbook picture, but it had their eyes crossed out, like marked out with X over them. So those pictures he posted, and then he also posted another picture of Chi. She was passed out at a party you know, pretty much looked like she was a drunken mess with some blonde dolls all around her. Now, reason why I say Jamie has something to do with that as well, because, and again, previous chapters we learned how this was at a time when her and Scotty were like fake dating again, and he had already broken up, or he got dumped by Devin because he constantly cheated on Devin. And Scotty was drunk, okay? He was drunk out of his mind, and he was pretty much just talking about how he felt bad for how he treated Devin like shit, pretty much. He was telling that to cheat in one of the rooms, but then I think he passed out because he was drinking so much. And then Jamie came and found her and was like, hey, you want to hang out? This is when I think they were sleeping with each other, but I'm not technically sure if he was dating Belle at the time or not, even though we learned in previous chapters that him and Chi were messing around while he had a girlfriend, but Chi never knew about the girlfriend. But everybody else supposedly knew about the girlfriend. Okay, so again, second situation. So that's what I'm assuming, those posters of her being passed out is at that party. And if that is the case, that she was passed out at that party, that she was talking to Jamie and shit, bitch, that's the second time this motherfucker has been around where some situation has went down that's been posted about her. And so that's why it's really, really making me think Jamie's got something to do with it. But here's my thing with him. I genuinely think he's got something to do with it, but he's not doing it out of ill intent. As far as like, I think somebody is like blackmailing him, maybe for the situation with hitting the girl with the car, and hey, you gonna do all this shit, that I'm controlling you, pretty much. Like, somebody's controlling Jamie to air out all this stuff pretty much about them. Mostly so Chi, because what will he have as far as connections to Devin, I don't know. So it's just like, you know, I'm trying to connect the dots. I'm trying to connect, y'all. My brain cells are just braining. Okay, they're braining because I'm trying to connect the dots. It ain't making no sense. Now, that's my first theory. That's the first theory we're going to start off with. The second theory, I feel like it's going to be some type of plot twist type shit that is kind of been talked about in the book, but they did it on the sly. And here's the thing I think it's gonna be. So, you know, the topic of, like, as far as race goes in this book is that Devin and Chi are the only black people in this academy. As of right now. As of, like, senior class, I think in the senior class or in the school. I don't fucking know. We just know that they're only black kids. But here's my thing. Here's my take. A part of me is feeling like maybe it was one point a time where they weren't the only black people. It could have been a third black person that was there, and maybe something happened to where that person got kicked out and they feel some type of way that they're the only two still there. So maybe they're plotting, like, because it's somebody we know who's in the school, either janitor, student, principal, teacher, somebody who has access to the school. Now, that's why I'm thinking it could have been a past student who got expelled for some shit, maybe, you know. And we're constantly getting told by Chi and Devin that they don't remember a lot of stuff. Like, some stuff, why is my thing go? They don't remember some stuff. So I'm just kind of like, interesting. Like, maybe they weren't the only black students there. Maybe it was a black student who got expelled and, like, feels some type of way and is plotting against them, you know, because I just feel like it is. And Terrell, I've been saying Terrell for the longest. Terrell, I'm currently at the scene now where Devin is at his place, letting him listen to his Juilliard music and stuff that he's trying to make so he can get inside of Juilliard. I don't know, there's something off about him. There's something off about him. And that's what really made me get that theory that maybe it might have been another black student there before and got kicked out, and maybe it was Terrell. It could have been his ass. I don't fucking know, because I don't know who to fucking trust. I don't know what the fuck is going on. My brain cells are just hurting because I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to solve the fucking mystery, bitch. And yeah, I don't know. I just had to come on here and say that just in case some shit gets exposed before I can, you know, tell you guys that, and then it expose some shit that my theory was right, and then I'd be pissed off. I'm sorry, my camera keeps going in and out of focus, but yeah, so it could be because I'm a little bit close. Maybe it's that. Yeah, I have my hair in a pineapple and my bonnet on, so ignore that. But yeah, y'all, I don't know. I just had to come in and just say y'all that little piece. Yeah, I just had to come in for that little quick second and tell y'all my little spill. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and continue reading, and yeah. Alright, you guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Let's see, is the lighting good? What's up, you guys? Okay, it is September 28th. Ooh, it's kind of giving a shadow. I hope you guys, I'm trying to get the lighting right. Hold on, can you see me a little bit? Hopefully the lighting's okay. But anyways, it is September 28th. It's Thursday. I got something to tell you guys. So you know how in last clip I told you guys that because I ended up having to stop at 170, I believe, because I stopped originally at like, no, 220, excuse me. Not 170, 270, if I'm not mistaken. I had to stop at 270, but the way it was positioned, was it 270? No, it was 260. It was 260. Yeah, it was. It was 260 I had to stop at. Because originally I started at 210. 50 pages, went to 260. And the way 260 was positioned and stuff, it was in the very beginning of chapter 27. And so I pretty much, I think I might have stopped at part 3 for you guys. So at page 270 or 271, that's where I stopped at, because that's where like a fresh chapter had started. Chapter 28, that was part 3 of the book. And I told you guys that I was going to continue reading, which I did, and that I will pick up where I left off after I finished reading wherever I stopped reading yesterday, and we would go from 50 pages on. So see, what had happened was, right, your girl may have stayed up until 5 a.m. to finish the entire book. So from page 271 all the way into 415, your girl read all that and stayed up to 5 a.m. Okay, so I finished the book yesterday, or this morning I should say. I finished it today, Thursday, September 28th. Okay, I finished it today. So, okay, first off, I have so much shit to say. First of all, I want to mention how, and I'm telling you guys this now, I'm speaking nothing but the truth. Nothing but the truth. I would not lie to you guys about anything as far as like what I read or anything like that. I'll be honest with you guys. If I didn't finish something or read something, I'll tell you. I ain't got no problem with it, okay? I'm going to tell y'all nothing but the truth. I forgot to mention to you guys how I felt like the girl that she and Jamie had hit was related to Belle in some type of way. Let me explain why. It was a scene that I read in last clip, but I forgot to mention to you guys. And when I kept thinking it as I was reading, I got lazy because my camera was not near me to get it, and then hop back on camera and tell you guys this little part, just so I could document that, hey, these are my clues, this is what I'm feeling is happening, and then either prove it right or prove it wrong by the end of the book. I felt this way for the simple fact that it was a scene where Chi goes to Belle's house and Chi tries to look at a picture of Belle and her family, but Belle hops in front of the picture very quickly, like she doesn't want her to see it. and she tries to step beside her and try to see it, but she was like, no, no, no. And then next thing you know, I said it wrong. Chi tries to step around Belle to see it, but Belle stops her from seeing it and is like, no, 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 and then ends up kissing Chi, forcing her to go upstairs to no longer look at the picture. At that moment is when I was like, she related to somebody. Eventually I was like, maybe Headmaster Ward is her dad or some shit like that. And then I was like, I just felt like she was related to some fucking body that's part of this shit. Not only that, I also felt at one part where the girl was not dead. The person that supposedly her and Jamie had hit. I didn't think that girl was dead, because I already told you guys that. I told you if I don't see a dead body, then they ain't dead, period. So I was already thinking she was not dead. I said that in previous clips. But I also forgot to mention how I thought it was a setup, for the simple fact that we saw in one scene before, like, I don't know if I told you this, but in one of the scenes she found documents on like pretty much people jotting down and everything that's happening to Chi. So for example, when I told you guys about how she got caught stealing candy because candy wrappers were in her pocket, the person who was Ace ended up jotting down on Sunday that she had stole candy, blase blase. But the thing is, that actually didn't happen until Tuesday. So it was like they were jotting it before it even happened. So that part I knew it was planned. Like they planned all this shit to go down to them. So at that point I was thinking maybe, you know, the whole accident with hitting the girl ain't real, because at the same time you talking about you was looking up at hospitals trying to find a blonde girl, blue eyes, dead and shit like that, and you never came up with nothing. And again, we never saw a dead body, so y'all know how I feel. The bitch ain't dead. And then at that point, we knowing that you being set up with all this shit, that maybe, just maybe, there's a setup. The whole death thing, the girl ain't dead, it's a whole setup. Which of course we ended up finding out that it is in fact true. It was a setup. The girl was never dead. They never even hit the girl. Or maybe, I don't know what they did. How they finessed that shit. But we ended up finding out that in fact was a setup. And not only did we find out that was a setup, but that the girl, what was her name? Martha is what the girl's name is actually Belle's sister. So bada bing, bada boom. Okay. So it was just so much shit that popped off. And child, I have been contemplating for so long, this entire day, truly, honestly, on what I wanted to rate this book, for the simple fact that when I finished the book, based off the ending, I originally said 5 stars. That's what I said. I didn't write it down in my journal, and I'm kind of happy that I didn't write it down, like finalize my rating, because that's why I really don't like to give ratings when I finish a book, because sometimes I might give a rating a little too high. I rate it a little too high because you know you're high off adrenaline, like you just finished a book, you just living your best life at that point. So sometimes, for me at least, I'll rate things a little higher or maybe even a little lower. It just takes me time to really like think about it and how I feel about it before I was like, okay, this is my actual final rating. You know what I'm saying? And I'm happy I didn't write it down in my journal as to like what I wanted to give the rating, because I realize now I don't want to rate this 5 stars, because for me a 5-star read is something that I will reread. I don't see myself rereading this book over, because there's nothing really left to reread. I mean, it's kind of pretty much final, set, done. That's it, that's all. It was so many things that were left unsaid. Too many things, to be honest with you, that I can't give it 5 stars for that reason alone. Not only that, I felt like, as far as like the description and like the dialogue and just all like the imagery that the writer wrote, as far as like Devin just describing things like how he's feeling about drowning and stuff like that, which I never really understood, of course, until I got to the end. It just felt like it was a lot. It was a lot, and honestly it was at a point where I was feeling like, I think 415 pages is a little too much for this book. I don't think it was needed to be 415 pages, or at least I really wish the author had switched the way so much imagery was portrayed in the book. Like for example, alright, sorry you guys, I had to end up deleting some footage off my SD card, but like I was trying to say, I felt like she was just giving us a lot of imagery and describing a lot of stuff that was going on in the beginning, but then when it came to the end, it was just, she wasn't giving us shit. Like, the epilogue was okay. Like, it was a whole, what, 17-year jump? Hold on, let me see. It was 16 years later after all the shit went down. 16 years, and so many things were left unanswered. Okay, so we already, again, like I said, Belle's sister is whatever their lady name is, who was the one they was plotting this whole damn thing. Pretty much the whole premise of it was, at the end of the day, that this school, Nevius, which is, I think, Latin for white, if I'm not mistaken, that we end up learning from the research that supposedly Chi and Devin don't do going to this school. Like, to me, Devin and Chi, for them to be as smart as they were, and for Chi to be wanting to go to Yale, these motherfuckers was dumb as hell. I'm gonna be truly honest with you. I'm gonna be 1,000 with you. Hella stupid for me. You trying to go to Yale, but you a little slow in the head. I don't know. Like, you ain't got no common sense. These fools ain't had no fucking common sense. And for Devin, especially living in the situation he lives in, you would think he would be wary of, like, just, like, you feel me? You think he would be on his P's and Q's or across his, what's it called? I don't even know what it's called. He'd just be a little bit more knowledgeable and a little bit more, I don't know. Just, what's the word I'm looking for? A little more paranoid. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you would think, given his situation and where he grew up and shit like that, and then being around a whole bunch of white people, and then all this shit going, like, he just it just wasn't adding up. It just, like, honestly, I could give Chi I could let her slide a little bit for the simple fact of the way she grew up. She didn't grow up in the same situation that Devin did, but in the end, I think, like, Devin did have thoughts and questions about a lot of shit, but he never pressed on them. Like, for example, when they had decided to go to a news anchor to try to expose Nevius Academy, he felt like this was fishy, and he felt like, you know, something was off with the news people and shit, but he never pressed it. He let Chi just run all over him and never stood up for himself. Also, Chi is a fucking bitch. Honestly, I told you guys this in previous clips, how I genuinely only really enjoyed reading Devin's point of view more so than Chi's, and I'm gonna truly be honest with you guys, Chi was pretty much, I mean, she was relevant, but I just really feel like if the author never wrote Chi in this book, like her point of view, and it was just all about Devin, it would have been a whole lot better in my personal opinion, just because I kind of just felt like she was just fucking, her side of the story really gave me nothing, honestly. Like, this girl, she is, I just don't know what to say about her. Like, she continuously, like, looks down at Devin, and, like, okay, maybe I understood it at the beginning because of, like, her status and shit, but at this point, you two are being targeted. Y'all are a team, bitch, and you're like, she constantly continues to talk down about this boy like y'all ain't on the same motherfucking team, bitch. Ain't nobody your fucking friend, everybody against you, and you still talk like he beneath you or some shit, and it's just like, girl, get a fucking clue. I like, she never let up being a bitch. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I think even in the 16-year jump, she was still a bitch. Like, I was reading some comments on Goodreads, okay? And I told you guys, I really don't give a fuck about Goodreads, because Goodreads, you know, everybody got their own opinion at the end of the day. But I remember somebody commenting, saying something about how Chi and Devin were best friends in the end. No, I'm gonna be honest opinion, I don't get best friend. I give her, it's still giving same bitchy vibes, like the way she still talks about him and his clothes. In the epilogue, like, oh, I see you still wearing, you look like my assistant with that outfit you got on and shit like that. Like, shit like that. Like, you still sound like a snotty bitch, honestly, if we're being honest. Like, it look like you ain't learned shit from this experience. You ain't grown. That's really a biggest thing I think about why I don't like Chi. Throughout this entire book, I don't think there was any type of character development between her at all. And I'm gonna be truly honest with you guys, I don't think it was any character development with Devin. Like, I don't think any of this really changed the type of people they were. I mean, Devin wasn't so bad, but at the same time, Devin's, like, I saw this comment and I couldn't help but laugh because I felt the same way. But Devin cried like a lot in his book. He was very emotional. Like, okay, I understand he's going through it, but baby, he was going through it. Okay, he was crying a lot. And then she was a bitch a lot. So it was just a lot. It was just a lot going on, man. And then it was so many questions that some people commented that I was thinking myself. Like, one, who the hell was watching Devin's brothers? You got your mama who got 3 damn jobs. You ain't, this motherfucker leave the house all he want. He just be running the streets for real. Like, we really be on some real shit. Devin kind of low key on the lowest. He kind of a hoe. And we really being honest. Like, he was kissing motherfuckers in middle school. He sleeping with the drug dealer. Then he had the little white boyfriend. Like, he was going around town. If we're really being honest, how the hell does his, like, how did he really expect his mama not to know that he was gay? Because we ended up finding out that she already knew. But did she? I mean, you've been hoeing around, buddy. How is she not supposed to know? Like, you've been with everybody. It feel like, same with she. They both been hoeing around. Okay. It was just, you always leaving the house when you want to leave. Like, who the hell's watching them kids? Like, that's who I'm trying to figure out. That didn't make no sense. But I had fun time. And I read past 50 pages. And if you think about it, because I finished this at 5 a.m. and I was still technically reading, like at 12 a.m. and shit, I technically did do 50 pages already today. If we're really being honest, I already did 50 pages. Because, I mean, again, 270 to 415, bitch, that's past 50 pages, actually. So, I technically already did it. But, I mean, I really technically did. Because I did the 50 pages and I started reading, I think, either at 11 p.m. And I didn't finish till like 5 p.m. So 50 pages was somewhere in there between that time. So it is technically 50 pages for Thursday. But, I don't know. Should I count it? Well, I don't know. I'll see how I feel. Because technically, in all technicality, I did, in fact, do 50 pages for today already. Just did it early in the morning because I stayed up reading. But what I did do also, I put in a reading, not a reading thing, but I put in a community tab post asking you guys what book I should read next. And I'm not going to read right now because I have to actually record for my gaming channel. But as of right now, I mean, you guys, obviously this video will be posted after. But I put in a community tab about help. Which book should I read next? And so far I only have 4 votes. But I have put the books Allegedly and Brutal Billionaire, excuse me, by Laura Lynn Page, and then Allegedly by Tiffany D. Jackson. That is currently winning by 75%. So 3 votes for Allegedly and then 1 vote, sorry y'all, for Brutal Billionaire. So by the time I start to read, I'm probably gonna look back at this and see what's winning, and if it is still Allegedly, then that's what I'm gonna hop into. And again, like I said, I technically already did the 50 pages because I read this, so I don't know if I'm gonna include Allegedly as like a part of the, it's gonna be a part of this challenge because for tomorrow, Friday and Saturday and Sunday and Monday, but I don't know if I need to include it today because I already technically did the 50 pages because I finished the book, so I feel like I already did it, you know. Y'all, I'm included that. I did the 50 page for today already. So I'm gonna start reading Allegedly and, you know, yeah. But if I'm still reading at like 1 something a.m., then I'll come on camera and just like talk to you guys like, okay, I'm starting the 50 pages mark at 12 a.m. I should say. Which I probably am going to be reading that late. Because I gotta record and I gotta edit some videos and stuff. So yeah, I did the challenge for today, y'all. Oh yeah, I kind of did it. So we finished Ace of Spades, and so far it's looking like Allegedly is going to win. So yeah, that's my little check-in, my little wrap-up, and I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow for Friday. Alright, you guys, what's up? It is Friday. It's Friday, September 29th. It's currently like 5:06. I don't know if you guys can see. you guys can't see, but it's 5:06 p.m. Okay, so let me just give y'all a little update. I did not read anything this morning, like as far as like 12 a.m. I didn't read anything because your girl had to edit a video that you guys will be seeing today of my fall TBR, and also I had to edit my gaming channel video as well. So I didn't do any reading, and plus your girl kind of went to sleep a little early. Not really early, late, but still early, because the night before, on Wednesday, I went to sleep like at 5. Well, no, Thursday morning, I should say, 5. Well, yesterday, or I guess you could say this morning, I went to sleep at 2. So, I mean, it's a little earlier than before, but still late nonetheless. But anyways, I didn't do any reading. So, oh, don't look at that mess in the corner. Okay. Anyways, I didn't do any reading this morning, or so today I'll be picking up a whole new book. As I told you guys in the previous clip, how I pretty much had created like a, what's the word I'm looking for, a poll. I created a poll on my channel communities tab where I pretty much asked you guys what book should I read next. And since I'm just now starting to read right now, I guess I can look and see now. As of right now, it got a total of 10 votes, and Allegedly by Tiffany D. Jackson won against Brutal Billionaire. I didn't really give you guys a little info about the books, but Brutal Billionaire is pretty much like a smut boss. I think the main character is also supposed to be married too. Listen, it's not cheating technically from what I heard from the author, because I follow Laura Lynn. Is it Laura Lynn or Laura Line? I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce her name. I say Laura Lynn Page. I follow her on Instagram, and she like makes like these little videos, like pretty much like describing what the book is. And in one of the videos it talks about how like the husband is fine with it or some shit like that. But I don't know. It was just giving juicy. It was giving drama, and also again it was smut. And I've also read 2 series of hers before that I really loved and enjoyed, so I was like, oh, let me hop back into another one. And it was also on Kindle Unlimited, but the gag is also 500 pages, so I was like, damn. But it's a standalone, so I guess it makes sense compared to her other books that I read, which were 2 series. So it was like 1, 2, 3, 4 books in the first series, also 4 books in the second one too. I read this last book on my Kindle. But besides all that, yeah, Allegedly won the poll. So I'm going to be starting Allegedly. I'm currently, what did I say? It's 5:09 right now. I'm currently just trying to export my gaming video so I can have that uploaded to the channel. And I'm pretty sure after that I'll get comfy in the bed and then start reading. Or I might start reading right now. Yeah, I think I'm going to start reading right now. But before I start reading, I'm just going to go ahead and read you guys a synopsis so you guys can know what's going on. So it pretty much says, Mary B. Addison killed a baby, allegedly. She didn't say much in that first interview with detectives, and the media filled in the only blanks that mattered. A white baby had died while under the care of a church-going black woman and her 9-year-old daughter. The public convicted Mary, and the jury made it official. But did she do it? She wouldn't say. Mary survived 6 years in baby jail before being dumped in a group home. There wasn't a point to setting the record straight before, but now she's got Ted and their unborn child to think about. When the state threatens to take her baby, Mary's fate now lies in the hands of the one person she distrust. I'm saying it so funny. Distrust the most, her mama. No one knows the real mama, but does anyone know the real Mary? That's the synopsis of the book, okay? That distrust, it was tripping up your girl. But anyways, I remember, because I follow Tiffany D. Jackson on her Instagram page as well, and I remember she made a little video about how people still want to fight her to this day for how the book ended. So I don't know if that's going to be a good thing or if that's going to be a bad thing. But I didn't even finish watching that video because I didn't want to be spoiled, because I believe this is like maybe her first book. This came out before Monday's Not Coming. If I'm not mistaken, this either came out 2017 or 2018. And then Monday It's Not Coming came out. And then I think Grown was 2020. So, yeah. But I'm really excited. I've heard good things, especially on the back. It's a quote here that says, it says ends with a knife twist that will send readers racing back to the beginning again. So I'm really excited, especially for the ending and how it's gonna leave. I'm really excited. You guys know so far Tiffany D. Jackson is winning as far as like my top author of 2023. So yeah, I'm gonna be hopping into this. We're gonna be doing 50 pages. I'm most likely gonna do more. If I'm really loving it, girl, I might read this shit under 24 hours, because Monday's Not Coming was like 400 pages and I read that under 24 hours, and this is like 300 and something pages. Not mistaken. Let me just check. This is 387, so it's close to 400. It's not that big. So if I'm really loving it, your girl might just read this under 24 hours, but we'll see. But yeah, so with all that, I'm gonna see you guys. Well, you guys will just see me read in the next clip. So. Okay, you guys, it's currently, the last time I checked the clock, it was 4:44. 4:44. Your girl has on page 300. Finally made it to page 300. Alright, page 300. I'm 87 pages away from the end. Okay, 87 pages, and I'm finishing this shit totally, okay, because like, this shit is ridiculous. I cannot wait to finish this and just come and talk to you guys about this, because I know I haven't really been giving you guys like a lot of updates of this book, like I did with Ace of Spades, because I just want to read it and then just come out to you guys at the end. I'm already thinking about the next book I need to read, because I still got to finish this challenge until Monday, and it's, oh, today's Sunday, tomorrow's the last day. I was like, oh wait, today's Sunday, so Monday, this is the last day. Tomorrow's the last day of 50 pages. So, oh, okay. That was really quick. Yeah. But, yeah. I gotta edit all these clips together and shit. So, but I just want to come and tell you guys that I'm at page 300. Got 87 pages left. And I'm probably going to come back and like have a lot of reactions of me reading the last 10 pages. Because I heard the last 10 pages, some people got confused as fuck. And that's when it led them to like not enjoying the ending or some shit like that. But yeah. So just want to come in and give you guys that check-in. And I'll see you guys when I'm 10 pages away. Well, I'll be damned. I'll be damned. Bitch, bitch, bitch. I finished it. We have finished Allegedly by Tiffany D. Jackson, October 1st. I finished it. The ending was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I think because in the end, we find out, and I'm going to put in the title, this is spoilers, because I'm been spoiling every damn thing, but we find out that actually Mary did in fact kill the baby intentionally. Like, she did it all so she can get away from her mom. But with her dealing with the lawyer and everything, the whole thing went through. So in a way, it's like, now they looking at the mama, but the mama actually didn't do it. It was actually Mary. She in fact did kill Alyssa. Because she kept saying Alyssa was a bad baby. She just kept crying. My thing is, girl, you really is crazy. Because, and it can definitely be she's crazy now because of the trauma that she endured just living in that house with, because her little brother had died, Junior. He's a little baby. And he did die of just natural causes. Like, it was nothing happened to him. Bitch did all this shit, did time just to, like, bitch, I don't even fucking know. I think I gotta read this over so I can, like, my mind can kind of comprehend what the fuck just happened, because the ending wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but at the same time I am a little confused. I need to reread that to see what the hell going on. I'm gonna reread that and I'm gonna come back to y'all. Let me just reread that. I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I'm back. I'm sorry I be looking busted in these clips, y'all. I don't know. I'm about to work out, take a shower, maybe wash some clothes. It's a lot, but I came back. The ending does make sense to me, because let me tell you something. There is this person that was in the group home with her. She kept calling her new girl. Her name was Sarah. And she ended up, new girl seemed to be like the perfect, not perfect, let me not say that, but like the least scary motherfucker in that damn house with her. So she ends up getting a room with her and she seems cool. She helps her get the lawyer and just helps her, takes her there to the lawyer who Miss Cora. She's pretty much a part of this organization or something like that, so she was able to be Mary's lawyer. And new girl, which is Sarah, helps her even get connected to the girl. And we know that she's in there because she supposedly tried to kill her mother and her father. Supposedly he was allergic to peanuts, and so she fed him peanuts. And then also she allegedly tried to kill her mother by pushing her downstairs. But then the girl was like, no, it was an accident. I didn't intentionally do it. She's crying. And she's like, I didn't mean to do it. I didn't mean to do it. It was an accident. Fast forward, it's supposed to be Christmas time. Her dad's supposed to come pick her up. He never comes. And she just sitting there looking sad. And just bottom lip trembling and shit. And as Mary's supposed to be her best friend, they're besties, she's like, oh my god, it's all gonna be okay, just sit over here and eat. Was it Christmas? No, it was Thanksgiving. Come sit over here with us and just eat Thanksgiving dinner. But she's like, okay, I can't have a lot though because I don't want to get full when my dad comes. That food will never come. Fast forward until Mary comes back in the house. She went somewhere. She comes back in the house and China, was it China who told her? Or was it somebody else? I don't know. One of the girls tells her, well, they asked her where she been, or they asked her something, and they pretty much just asked her that so they can like enter into what they really want to say, which is pretty much telling her that new girl Sarah, her mom's dead, because her mom was in a coma for her pushing her down the stairs accidentally. She was in a coma for a long time, and so she just got the confirmation that her mom is in fact dead from the coma. She did not make it. So, you know, Mary is just kind of confused a little bit, like, do I need to really go up there and talk to her? Should I just leave her alone? Because, you know, just let people deal how they deal with their stuff. But then she decides, because she's like, that's my friend, she's helped me so much with getting this lawyer to, like, you know, retract my case and stuff like that. So let me go up there and talk to the girl. She goes upstairs because they have the same room now. So she goes upstairs and Sarah is looking outside the window in a chair. back face to the door. And Mary's just trying to say, "Are you okay?" And the girl don't say nothing. Then she asks her again, "Are you okay? You know, like, do you need to talk to somebody?" Next thing you know, she hears like a faint laugh, like laughing from Sarah. And then she sees Sarah slowly gets up out of her chair, slowly turns to Mary and says, "She's dead. She's finally fucking dead." And that's when everything switched to Mary realizing that this bitch is actually fucking crazy. Like, this whole time she put on this waterworks show like, "I didn't kill her. It was an accident," but she intentionally pushed her mother downstairs. We found out she pushed her down the stairs, and I really think she is, well, we know she's kind of cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs because she pushed her down the stairs. Her mother's not abusive. From what I interpreted, it's like she said she just always had me doing stuff. She had me doing chores, and she had me in music class and dance and ballet class, and it just looked like a normal teenager. No, not normal. Well, yeah, teenager. You know, you do chores in the house. You kind of have extracurricular activities you can do. Your parents will sign you up for. I play the cello. You know, like you know, stuff like that. That's not. She said she also called her names. But a part of me, she never mentioned what names her mom called her. And low-key, I'm feeling like she probably called her sweetheart, honey, sweetie pie. She probably called her some shit like that, and that bitch just went the fuck off. Because I don't know what names that she called you to make you pop off like that, to push your mama down the damn stairs. But besides that, then at that point, Mary becomes very scared of her. And she's like, "I'm probably in this house with the most dangerous motherfucker in here." And mind you, also Mary's pregnant at that time as well. And, you know, Sarah can sense her being scared of her. Like, she asked that one time, like, "Are you scared of me?" And then Mary's like, "Yeah." And then Sarah's like, "Good." Like, this bitch switched the fucking... She switched up so motherfucking quick when she found out her mama dead. Like, she was like a sweet, nice girl. Kind of didn't seem like she was supposed to be in there. And then bitch switched to like, "Oh yeah, we see why you're in here." Okay. But then... what else happens? Something goes on where they're talking, and it was at that moment when she talked to her. She was telling Mary about like her mom having her sign up for all these extracurricular activities and shit like that. And I guess she brings up the fact of what Mary hasn't necessarily said anything about her mama, but she, I guess, talks in her sleep. And also Mary told, well, did she tell her the full story? No, she didn't tell her the full story, but she did tell her that she was innocent and that she did not kill that baby. And I guess the girl kind of believed her. I don't know. But all I remember from that scene is that Sarah was pretty much trying to tell Mary, like, no, Mary goes back talking to Sarah saying, "I'm nothing like you," as far as like, because I think Sarah was like, she killed her mom, was like, "Don't you want to kill your mom for all the shit that she's done to you and stuff like that?" And then that's when Mary's like, "I'm not like you." And I think, I forgot exactly what she said verbatim, but she was just putting like, you are just like me." And when she said that, at that moment, it made me think, what if she did kill this baby? Like, at that moment, just a little bit, it made me think. And then you gotta think about all the other little key moments that's brought up in this book, where you got people who are constantly calling her psycho, this and that. Like, you think, like, she really does a really good fucking job at making you feel like all these people are out to, and I should have known. I should have fucking known, because as I was reading this, and I don't know if I said this in any previous clips, but I was just like, how is it that everybody is out to get you? Why is everybody mean to you? Like, don't get me wrong, I think, do we need to really look into like social workers and shit like that? Hell yeah, point blank, period. But it seemed like every fucking body was out to get her ass. And it wasn't making sense. Like, damn, why is everybody at your head like this? And it kind of making sense now, because you crazy. You are psycho. You did kill that baby. You did all this because you were jealous of Alyssa's mother, Miss Richardson, because you wanted her to be your mother. And you wanted to get away from your mama, because she was a piece of shit. Point blank, period. But you did, in fact, kill that. Oop. You gonna freeze? You did in fact kill that baby. Yeah, the 50 pages is done. So now I need to pick another book. I'm probably gonna do it. I want to kind of try to hop into, because tomorrow is the last day, so it doesn't matter about finishing it. It's just 50 pages for tomorrow. And I'm thinking about hopping back into Goblet of Fire. Yeah, I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow for the last day of this challenge. see y'all Monday. Alright you guys, I am back. This is the last day of this reading challenge. It is currently October 2nd, Monday, 3:31, and I decided to hop back into a book that I DNF'd last month, September. It is Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. I actually did read some this morning, like 1 a.m. this morning. Well, I had stopped when I DNF'd this on page 26, so I picked back up on 26 and I read all the way to 39. So let me do the math. So that means I read 13 pages. So pretty much I have 37 pages to go to, you know, read 50 pages. And I started, what page was that again? So pretty much when I get to page 76, I'll be done. That'll be 50 pages from page 26. 50 pages, 76, so therefore I will be done. So I'm currently on page 39, so I'm just going to go ahead and continue reading right now, and then yeah, that'll be it for this challenge. So I'm just going to go ahead and hop right back into reading. You guys, that is it. I finished the 50 pages of Goblet of Fire that I had to read for today. Whew. I don't want to spoil anything because again, Harry Potter is like a very famous book, and also Rocky's looking dead at me. It's the 4th book in the series, so I don't want to spoil anything, but so far I'm really enjoying it. I love being back in this world, and I also really enjoy how J.K. Rowling like kind of retells you some of the key stuff that you may have forgotten, like I have forgotten. So I like that how she retells it and stuff like that. So it's like, okay, I'm not completely lost because it has been a while since I've read the other 3 books. But yeah, you guys, that's the end. That is the end of this challenge, reading 50 pages for an entire week. Out of it, I finished 2 books. I finished Ace of Spades, and I also finished Allegedly by Tiffany D. Jackson, and Ace of Spades by, I don't want to butcher her name, okay, but you know who I'm talking about. And then I read a little bit of Harry Potter and Goblet of the Fire. So I ended up enjoying some of the books that I read in this challenge. So yeah, I definitely will do this challenge again. I'll probably up the challenge of it by doing like maybe 100 next time, you know. But I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to have to edit a whole bunch of shit down to where it's like not that long because I did record a lot of clips. But I'm going to have to edit this down. But I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you did, please make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe. He's looking at me. Hit that subscribe button. And also make sure you turn on your notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. And with all that being said, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.